about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Madrid have a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. India already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a delicate pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Howson. Fran Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Oh no, what has happened here? They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Rodrigo. India have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Asensio makes the interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rodrigo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That is good alertness. He's felt that, hasn't he? And he's on his way! There's the shot! He's got away with one there. Howson. And it's Arda Güler. And Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. Out towards the flank. Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Done delicately. Oh, that was vital. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's having a shot! Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's running through. Oh, robust challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Garcia. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, delightful ball. Ceballos. And it's Arda Güler. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Fran Garcia. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Bellingham was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him. Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And it's been taken short. Now, who's going to be first to this? He gets big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that's certainly more.
And he's had a hit. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Voila! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Madrid got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. The most accurate pass. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Cross into the box. Bellingham! He's missed, but not by that far. Driving forward. Goulet.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. It's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Rodrigo. Great vision. Big chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. Madrid making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Goes for the header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
India must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance!
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that has been cleared.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pinches it off him. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Valverde.
There will be 5 minutes
He's
at
had
a
a fair
time.
tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Played in deep. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
5 minutes to add. Asensio. Valverde. He's in a great position here. And he's been shifted off it. Aim forwards. And he was quick to react. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. India really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
They were just ground down by the numerical disadvantage. Ultimately, it required that bit more than they could combat from an opposition set on taking their
I'd like
opportunity.
to draw your attention to the screen right now for
Many thanks to
information
Jim,
on our
and with
shuttle
that,
bus service.
it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's being urged. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in a good position here. He can get that clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Chance, surely! They've scored! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
After 19 minutes is number 11, Sunil Chetri.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal! India are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour played now. Great vision. And that's Rodrigo! He scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer.
Wonderfully smooth,
After
smart
32
and
minutes
slick.
is
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting. He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's good running. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well timed, excellent interception. And the finish! Ceballos. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
This looks promising.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Real chance here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the back.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby
And so we're off again.
Please welcome everyone.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
pass isn't the best. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Succumbs to the pressure. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's lost his man here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Played out towards the right wing. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Get a throw in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving through, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. And the shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 76
Yeah,
minutes.
that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And yes, it's him again. So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he cuts out the supply. They'll have one final crack at it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bellingham. Rodrigo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Rodrigo. That looks a decent ball. Great chance! There it is!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid take... And the referee brings it to a close. India pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India were brave in standing up to much-fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of confidence and a date to remember now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. India controlling the possession in this early phase. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Garcia. Rodrigo. Crunching tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The goal scorer after 18 minutes is number 10, Mbappe.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well played, important challenge that.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great ball and the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now, this could be a chance. Lovely, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Howson. Fran Garcia. And Gula. Now it's Mbappe. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Decent chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him.
But chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
India are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Looking for the run. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicked it back promptly. It's a good run down the right. Played out to the right. Now here's the header! We got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Ceballos.
There will be
Mbappe.
1 added time.
Mbappe goes steaming forward. Oh, that was vital. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again.
India really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And they win it back again. Ceballos, that's really well manoeuvred. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Rodrigo. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Strong running down that left flank. Shot could takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Rodrigo. Rodrigo powering forward here. That's a sharp pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Howson. And Rodrigo. Goulart has created one goal already. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Is there any support? He might not judge, surely! No, it's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, some tackle that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Driving forward. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Howson. Ceballos. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he finish?
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Chooses to go back. Shapes to shoot! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer after 74 minutes is number 5.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. "75 minutes played, and reclaimed it in a trice. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Shoots! Howson gets rid without sophistication. And he's managed to gift it back. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. Mbappe. And he's running through.
There they go, hunting again.
Quality ball.
Added minutes has been
Bellingham
indicated.
had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Camavinga. Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's had a shot! No mistake! They're back within reach! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So, just a consolation. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome, in the end, virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played with finesse. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Some good work on the right flank here. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a good ball out wide. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel. And he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated. But if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Fran Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here.
Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India with the corner, they're first. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ceballos. Asensio. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And Güler. Ceballos. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Out of play for a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Tries the cross. India are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. And Dani Ceballos. Madrid have it back and can go again. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Closing in on goal. Shoots! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he find the finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Goulet, Howson, and it's Bellingham, and it's Alexander-Arnold, and here's Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Bellingham. Good ball, good take.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Distributed tidily. Shapes to shoot! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And there they are.
So there was the first half.
India ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! Bellingham. Rodrigo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Goulet. He might be in here! Big chance! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 15.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Howson. India still chasing a one-goal deficit here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. driving through the middle. Now that tries a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 61
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, lovely. He is through here. Always chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Out to the left it goes. Look at the space. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Howson. And it's Garcia. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution in progress.
It's in! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid go into the lead. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodrigo. Goulet. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Great defending, strong and determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe is onto this. It's a really well-measured ball. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. And Dani Ceballos. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's away! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
India can be quite proud of themselves despite the result, and I'm pleased to listen to the applause they're receiving for a gutsy show.
My thanks to